How to build generational wealth. Consider being able to give your children property or a sizable inheritance once you pass away. Such an inheritance could alleviate their financial strain and free them funds for saving, investing, or paying off debt. It may even be the beginning of your family accumulating long-term wealth for your children's generation, your grandchildren's generation, and beyond. Every parent holds the same ambition of providing their kids with a life that is filled with happiness, health, and material abundance. Hi, Matrix Moneymaker here. I am here to help you understand money, personal finance, and investing. Make sure to subscribe for more money-related videos and watch until the end to find out how to build generational wealth that you can pass on to your descendants. What is generational wealth? Generational wealth refers to the financial assets that are passed down from one generation to the next in a family. That could be in the form of property, investments, cash money, or other things of monetary value. The family's generational wealth, or more commonly known as the family fortune, is the outcome of years of struggle and sacrifice. Generational wealth can last forever if it is properly managed. A well-built and well-maintained home can be passed down through families. Wise investments can continue to grow so that future generations inherit more than their parents and grandparents. Success is more likely to come to children of wealthy parents than to those of poor parents. This is not only because they have more financial resources, but also because they have access to better education, healthcare, housing, and opportunities. Generational wealth provides a similar advantage. If one generation can amass a large amount of wealth, it makes it easier for the next generation to be successful. How much money is considered generational wealth? There is no specific quantity that defines generational wealth because money is relative. Nevertheless, for any amount of wealth to be termed generational wealth, it just has to be passed down by at least one generation. As an illustration, if you were to inherit $1 million in generational wealth, but only need $250,000 to live comfortably for the rest of your life, the million would be more than enough to be termed generational wealth and could be handed down to your future generations. $1 million, on the other hand, would only last one generation if you spent it all during your lifetime. Who has generational wealth? The prominence of wealthy families indicates a society that idolizes riches and the affluent. Successful family businesses may offer a universal appeal. Few of us will ever become billionaires, but everyone has a family. Moreover, family businesses imply values of authenticity, tradition, heritage, lineage, and quality, and wealthy families suggest royalty, especially if the wealth is intergenerational. Here is the list of the richest families who originally made their fortunes through business, even if some of the heirs who still enjoy the money haven't been employed in the business. Walton family. The Waltons are the richest family in the world, with a net worth of $224.5 billion, due to their massive stake in Walmart, the largest corporation in the world by revenue. Jim, Alice, and Rob Walton are at the pinnacle of the value chain in 2022 and are each estimated to be worth $65 billion. They are placed 16th, 18th, and 19th, respectively, on Forbes' list of the world's wealthiest people. Walmart is a titan in the retail industry. Walmart, which Sam Walton founded in 1962 in Arkansas, had global revenues of $524 billion in 2021 and over 2.3 million U.S. associates. Mars family. The fourth generation of the Mars family, the second richest clan after the Waltons, currently runs the eponymously named Mars Candy Company. Siblings Jacqueline and John Mars, whose grandfather, Frank Mars, founded the company, each has a net worth of $31.7 billion and are tied for No. 41 on Forbes' list of billionaires. Koch family. Charles Koch owes his enormous wealth to an oil company his father founded, but today he is probably better known to the public for his involvement in politics. He has used his deep pockets to put his mark on it by supporting conservative candidates and think tanks, funding university professorships, and lobbying for policy positions. Charles worked in partnership with his brother David until the latter's passing in 2019. On the Forbes billionaires list, Charles Koch and Julia Koch, the widow of David Koch, are tied for 21st place with an estimated $60 billion in wealth. Al Saud family, the Saudi royal family, known as the House of Saud, has a long tradition of monarchy. The Royal Diwan, the king's executive office, has paid the family for many years, which has allowed the family's enormous fortune, believed to be over $105 billion, to expand. This ranking, which only includes families, omits the world's wealthiest individuals, such as Jeff Bezos and Elon Musk. How can you make generational wealth, and how long will it take? Generational wealth is important because it can offer a significant financial advantage to your family. Everyone needs to understand that generational wealth is something that must be earned, not something that is given. Make sure that everyone in the family is on board with building and maintaining wealth. This implies that everyone in the family has to be working toward a shared objective. Ensure that the family's values and the objectives of generating and preserving generational wealth are consistent. It will be challenging to keep the assets over time if the family does not have a set of common values. Ascertain that a strategy has been established for the usage and investment of the funds. It will be challenging to monitor where the money is going and how it is being spent without a strategy. The following are easy methods you may employ to begin creating generational wealth for your loved ones and family. Save money. The easiest method to build wealth is to save money. When money is transferred into a savings account and set away for future generations, the money will be designated for that purpose and carried out with that intention. But keep in mind that placing money into a savings account does not ensure the best return. Generational wealth will constantly be influenced by inflation. $1 today won't have the same purchasing power in 5 years. To safeguard the financial future of your family, it is crucial to constantly check that your savings are earning a high rate of interest. Invest in real estate. Real estate investing is a typical strategy for passing wealth down through generations. This might refer to a single investment property or a number of them. When selecting how to disperse your money to future generations, you may utilize your real estate holdings to help develop your estate plan. Invest in the stock market. Index funds and other stock market investments are an enthusiast approach to producing passive income and guarding long-term wealth against inflation. An exchange-traded fund, ETF, or mutual fund is an ideal illustration of investing funds on the stock market that can create wealth for future generations of your family. Start a family business. The securities or ownership of a family business can be included in generational wealth. There are both financial and professional benefits when there is a thriving business to pass on. Family-owned businesses provide a way to generate recurring income, revenue, and money, as well as professional prospects that would not otherwise be available to someone outside of the family. Take out life insurance. Life insurance can increase the number of funds that are handed down to your family and assist you in leaving a legacy. Having life insurance has various tax benefits since there are no estate taxes due on it. It is not considered a component of an estate, and it is thus not subject to federal taxation. What are some of the potential dangers to your newly built generational wealth? Maintaining the family's unity and commitment to asset preservation is one of the major obstacles. When there are many generations present with various motives and interests, this can be challenging. We witness family disintegration due to financial issues much too frequently. According to research, 2/3 of millionaires surveyed preferred not to discuss inheritance details with their families. Why? They worried that informing their heirs of an impending inheritance would discourage them. This is undoubtedly a legitimate concern in many situations, but it's important to note that the study also revealed that 63% of inheritors intended to continue working even after receiving their inheritance. An inheritance could help with a few short-term financial issues or open doors that were previously closed, but it can't guarantee anything in the long run. According to estimates, the second generation will lose 70%, and the third 90% of the wealth passed down through the generations. Setting up trusts, educational funds, or charitable donations may be a preferable strategy to transferring wealth to family members if leaving a lasting legacy is a priority. It takes a lot of long-term planning, hard work, and sacrifice to ensure that your family's future generations lead better lives. Though there may be concerns, you can create generational wealth for your family by placing your fortunes into long-term, low-risk investments with careful planning. Each video you watch on this channel is a step closer to financial freedom. Make sure to subscribe, and see you guys in the next video.